Good morning. Hi. Let's gather around. Let's take a deep collective breath together. Just inhaling and exhaling, setting aside all the busyness of the morning, all the preparation, to just be in this moment right here, right now. And I'm going to ask you to bring forth a word, a quality of the divine that you would like to call forth in service today. And I'll ask you to speak that out loud now. So I turn within to where the divine resides, to where the joy and the love and the peace and all of the other qualities that have been shared this morning reside. And I know that this place right here and now is full of that peace, joy, love. And I know that I am all of these qualities. And therefore, all the beloveds gathered here this morning are also that love, joy, and peace. We are all connected to the divine and to one another. And I bless this service for the perfect unfoldment, for our beloved Reverend Karin. Her message touches those that need it most. To our talented featured artist, Annie Moscow, that her music is a gift to all of us. And our stream team, all of the details, all of the behind the scenes that make everything run so smoothly. Our youth and family, all the creativity and love shared. To every heart and hand that has a place here. To munch and mingle that make our tummies happy. And all of the goodness shared today. I am grateful for it all. And so I am so, so grateful for every beloved in this room, all the manifestations of that joy and peace and love. And I release these words, knowing that they are already complete and already done. And together we say, and so it is.
Thank you. May I extend an invitation to please
Good morning. Welcome to our pre-service meditation. My name is Nikki Ballin. I'm a practitioner here at NBC. And if you are comfortable, please close your eyes or soften your gaze. Turn inward. Take a deep breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Feel your feet firmly planted on the floor. The crown of your head. Knowing that you are the connection between earth and sky. I will be doing a reading from a book that I received as a gift when I became a practitioner. It is called Your Invisible Power by Ernest Holmes. Peace is at the center of your own soul. It is the very being of your being. This peace, which is at the center of your being, has never been disturbed. It has never been afraid. It never desired to harm anyone. Therefore, it never has been hurt. The peace which is at the center of your being was not born from human struggle, evolution, or accomplishment. It is something that always existed. It was not given by the world. The world cannot take it away. It remains perfect, exactly what it always has been. It awaits your recognition that you may enter into conscious partnership with it. And when you have joined the forces of your intellect with its infinite calm, then your heart will no longer be disturbed, nor will it be afraid. Above the wind and higher than the whirlwind, enshrined in the heart of God, there is a voice within you which says, "Peace, be not afraid, it is I. This I is you. This you is the divine within. This divine within you is peace." How then shall you use this great gift, which nestles at the very center of your being? And now we will take that into silence. if your mind has wandered, just bring it back to your breath, back to that perfect peace that resides within you. above the wind and higher than the whirlwind. Enshrined in the heart of God, there is a voice within you which says, "Peace, be not afraid, it is I. This I is you. This you is the divine within you. This divine within you is peace. Bring your awareness back into this space, to the chair underneath you, to the air on your skin. Slowly wiggle toes and fingers, bringing movement back into your body. And when you are ready, please open your eyes. Thank you for taking part in this morning's meditation. Namaste.
Warning, beloved New Vision community. Please silence your cell phones and quiet anything that might distract from this moment. Let's turn our attention to these invitations. We are so glad you are here.
Looking to connect and grow? Join a class or attend a meeting. It's a wonderful way to deepen your understanding and build community. Exciting workshops are coming up, and I'm here to tell you more about them. Hi, my name is Zoe Ballin. Welcome to New Vision Sunday Service. This month at One Table, we're exploring Taoism, an ancient path of balance, simplicity, and harmony with nature. Join Dr. Ralph Potter for food, conversation, and community as we discover its wisdom together. No need to register, just show up with a dish to share. Want to strengthen your connections at home, at work, and here at NVC? Join Nancy Harkins, LPC, for the Effective Communication Workshop, a gift on a love offering basis from NVC's leadership. You'll explore four simple tools to explore with clarity and compassion. All Sacred Service members and anyone ready to grow are warmly invited. Experience peace in nature with our Taizé in the Park service. Gentle chants, candlelight, singing bowls, and quiet reflection on a deeper understanding invite spiritual renewal. Bring a blanket, a friend, and an open heart. Everyone is welcome under the open sky. Don't miss the Showcasing You Expo on Sunday, October 19th, right after service. We have over 28 vendors sharing their talents and selling their creations, so invite your friends, and there will be a food truck on campus. Come enjoy being in community and get in some early holiday shopping. Stop by the table on the patio to learn more. Join Rachel Sartori, RSCP, for Visioning, A Way of Life, a transformative CSL accredited course. Together, we'll explore the practice of visioning, a spiritual journey that brings clarity, deepens relationships, and empowers you to live to your highest purpose. To register and learn more about all of our offerings, please visit our website calendar or visit our in-person concierge table in the social hall with Tanya Zerke. Stop by to say hi. That's it for now. We have a great service coming up. You are invited to stand for the congregational song if you are able.
Love is my decision. It's up to me to give of my heart. Love is my decision. No one else can tell me to start. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to stand on that bridge. Love is my decision. No one else can make me forgive. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to dance down that road. Love is my decision. No one else can lighten my load. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. My my decision right here and now.
Well, good morning, New Vision Center. In the sanctuary, online, folks driving around, let's just take a moment and arrive here. I am so excited for today's service. I am so excited for all of the things that we have prepared. It's good. I'm Reverend Karin Einhaus. I'm the spiritual leader of this community, and I want to welcome each and every one of you. If this is your first time, if you're always here on Sunday mornings, if we are thinking about charging you rent because you're here so much, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. A special thank you and hello to our online community. Many of you know that our very own Larry and Kelly Hartstein are celebrating 50 years of marriage, and they are, yes, they are in Las Vegas celebrating with a lot of their friends from New Vision Center, and we're just wanting to send so much love. So amazing. New Vision Center, the place we can come to and be who we are. I love that song where it says, once I make the decision, God will show me how. And that is what we're going to lean into as we open our service here, the way we do it every Sunday. We're going to have the gong struck 3 times, allowing us to really center and feel the oneness that is everywhere present. We're going to hear from our practitioner of the day, Nikki Balin, and we're going to be chanting. And that is where each and every one is invited to lend your voice for the chant, so that it ripples out into the world. Are you ready? Let us begin.
In the innermost chamber of the Most High is the I Am, is the I Am. In the innermost chamber of the Most High is the I Am, I am. In the innermost chamber of the Most High is the I Am, is the I Am. In the innermost chamber of the Most High is the I Am, I the innermost chamber of the Most High is the I am, is the I am. In the innermost chamber of the Most High is the I am, I am.
Breathe into that vibration in this safe and sacred space. To remember that there is one power, one presence in this beautiful, beautiful universe. From the tiniest speck of sand to the tallest mountain peak. In every living being, every living thing, every interaction, there is this life force energy flowing through. It is pure love. It is perfect peace. It is divine wisdom. And I know that I am all of these qualities: peace, love, and wisdom. And therefore, I know that every beloved within the sound of my voice is also peace, love, wisdom. All are connected to that life force energy and to one another. And I speak my word for every beloved in this sanctuary, in this physical space, and in our online community. And whenever this message is heard, all are held safe in that divine flow. All are safely guided and guarded. No matter the circumstance, no matter the condition, there is no forcing, there is no push or pull, no coercion. There is just that inner beingness, that inner wisdom that knows that connection to the divine at all times and in this moment right now. And I speak a word of blessing over this service to our beloved Reverend Karin, our featured artist, Annie Moscow, our beloved Divine Groove, our stream team that juggles everything, all the little details, our youth and family ministry, every heart and hand gathered here today. It is all a rich and beautiful tapestry in this community. Every heart is a portable temple of the divine. How beautiful that is. And I am so very grateful for this knowledge and all the manifestations of peace, of love, of wisdom in all of our lives. How beautiful and blessed we are. I release these words into the universal law that always responds with an enthusiastic and emphatic yes, yes, yes. And so it is.
Come on home, return, return. Come on home, return, return.
so it is.
What a beautiful example of oneness and unity. That we all created that beautiful container for this service to happen in. Thank you all for contributing your voice, for opening your heart, for receiving the vibration of the gong, and your consciousness to receive that prayer, that tapestry. Beautiful, Nikki. Thank you so much. Such a beautiful example of the giving and receiving that happens here at New Vision Center. So welcome. My name is Maureen Garrity, and I love being your host, and so here I am, your host today. Yay! And I would love to welcome everyone here in the sanctuary, everyone who's online, and everyone who watches this in the future. Welcome to New Vision Center, our community. I'd like to introduce you to who we are. Who is New Vision, right? So we are a radically inclusive community. And what that means is that we welcome you wherever you are on your journey. Wherever you are, however you show up, we're going to love you and you can belong here at New Vision. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we have some powerful guides that are used by our leadership council, and that we as a community together unite again and speak these guides each week. And so it's our vision and our mission. So let's speak our vision together. Revealing the power of love. And how does that get expressed out in the world? It's through our mission. It gives us a clue. Let's speak our mission statement together. We teach spiritual living, we live spiritual teaching. And one of the ways that we live our spiritual teaching is through the season of stewardship. We have our stewardship kicking off here, like today, I think, is our kickoff. Or is it? Oh, I apologize. You're right. It's next Sunday. There's a luncheon, and that is the official kickoff of our stewardship. And, okay, so we need to know if you're coming or not, so we can make enough food, because we have some yummy food we're serving there. And so even if you're not coming, it would be nice to know that, because some of us, we're looking at seeing to make sure everybody is accounted for. I think Ellen and maybe Marty are in the breezeway today. You can go speak to them. And there's also online. You can go online and you could register that way. We also have a great surprise planned with our very own Reverend Karin Russo, and so that will be powerful for sure. So we really hope you can come to the Stewardship Luncheon. So continuing all that love and oneness, I would like to say welcome to all of the new people. Maybe this is your first time here, or you haven't been here in a while and you came back. And the way we like to welcome you is we give you the energy of our claps, and there's lots of love in those claps. And so we are going to invite you to stand if that's something that you'd like to do, and we are going to welcome you with our love. So is there anybody here that's here for the first time or hasn't been here in a while? Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. So after service today, thank you so much for being here, for choosing to be here. And for those of you who didn't stand, we send you our love as well. So after service in the lobby, I'm going to have a little table there, and I have a welcome packet for you and a little gift. And so I'd love for you to come say hello and get a personal welcome from me. So today, we have an inspirational share from Blair Ballin that I'd like to invite up.
Good morning. When I began thinking about what to talk about today, the choice to me was very clear: community. The quote that I found that resonated most with me is from Helen Keller: "Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much." When I first heard that, it struck me how true it is in my own life. For a long time, I thought success and purpose came from what I could accomplish on my own. But over the last few years, I've learned that real fulfillment comes from when I've stepped into community. What started as something simple that I created, a Facebook group, has grown into something that's given me purpose, passion, and a real desire to help others. It's taught me that when neighbors, coworkers, and your friends at church connect, no matter what their upbringing is or where they are from, whether to share resources, celebrate wins, or lift each other during tough times, we're all stronger. Alone, I might have been able to help one person at a time, but together, people encourage each other, rally around causes, and make a difference that's much bigger than what any one of us could do alone. I've seen firsthand that community adds to our lives on many levels. Joining and being part of men's group here at NVC is something that I look forward to whenever I'm able to attend. And with community, I give back because I enjoy helping others with expecting nothing in return. So for me, this quote isn't just words on a page. It's a reminder that God designed us for connection, for lifting each other up, and for showing up not just for ourselves, but for one another. So as I go into my week, I'm reminded that we're stronger together, and I want to keep showing up for the people around me, because that's where joy and purpose are found.
Thank you for showing up today and sharing that with us, Blair. I'd like to point out that the Ballin family, the trio, so we have Blair that just spoke, we had Zoe give the invitations, and Nikki is our practitioner of the day. That is so cool. Okay, so we have a beautiful, wonderful featured artist today, Annie Moscow. I'd like to invite her up, and let's welcome her with warm applause.
Woke up early morning with the song inside my head. Then I heard a voice inside me say, hey, get up and write this down. I felt a little smile come on as I stumbled back to bed. Good morning, I've got you now. I caught pieces of an open dream, scattered remnants of a long ago forgotten memory, left these pieces in an open dream to shine my way back home. Everything's so different now. The world has changed so fast. And lately I've been yearning for a time not that long ago. We just march into the future from the shoulders of a past that will never be again. Yeah, but I caught pieces of an open dream, scattered remnants of a long ago forgotten memory, left these caught pieces of an open dream to hold on tight before they slip back through the veil. I'm gonna ride these pieces of an open dream and find my way. I caught precious pieces of an open dream to hold on tight before they slip out through the veil. I'm gonna ride these pieces of an open dream and find my way back home. And find my way back home. Thank you.
Annie Moscow and the Divine Groove, everyone. Wow. Thank you so much. That was the perfect song. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. Welcome again. Welcome to all those beloveds who are here for the first time. We are so glad you have chosen to spend part of your Sunday morning with us here in the sanctuary online. I would like to add my welcome to it. And like I said, I'm Reverend Karin Einhaus, and I wake up in the morning and I am just so grateful to be doing exactly what I feel like I came here to do, to be and to serve this beloved community. Today is International Peace Day. The International Day of Peace. There we have the slide. In 1981, the General Assembly of the United Nations declared this day devoted to, and I love this, commemorating and strengthening the ideals of peace both within and among all nations and people. And so we are going to go ahead and take a minute of silence. You noticed we have our beautiful peace pole on the platform. And we're going to pause in sacred stillness to honor the vision of peace. As we enter this moment of silence, let us breathe together and anchor the hope that this minute ripples out into the world as a prayer, as an intention, as a feeling. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am so grateful for our annual theme and specifically for our monthly theme. And this month, as you know, we are looking at our transcendent purpose. And if you were here last week or if you saw Reverend Leslie's talk online, she did a beautiful job really bringing home what is the purpose that surpasses all other purposes. Do you remember what the answer is? Mine. So I invite you, if you feel comfortable, I know, 120 people, we just get to know each other, but if you're comfortable, put your hands on your heart. And just say that to yourself. That is the most important, is my purpose. My purpose. And for some of us, that might be very clear. When you do that, you might say to yourself, my purpose is. And then it pours out of you. And for some of us, it might still be a little fuzzy. Or it might not be embodied yet. It might be just words we say and they sound really good, but we haven't embodied it yet. Wherever you are on that continuum, I just found out that tomorrow we will have 100 days left of 2025. And I just love a round number. And so I am inviting everyone who feels called to just go on this journey of deepening our awareness of our purpose, of opening up to embodying it more. How does that sound? You're getting the homework at the beginning of the talk today, not at the end. Yes. Transcendent purpose. We are in a full time and we are in a time that is very, very challenging for many people. The spiritual leader of Centers for Spiritual Living, our parent organization, Reverend Dr. Sonny Contrell-Smith shared an essay, and we had it in our newsletter, so you might have read it already. But I wanted to share a couple of excerpts from this essay, and I wanted to start us off on this exploration today of our elevated awareness. How do we elevate our awareness? And there's a lot of V's and W's in that, which is hard for my German tongue. So, elevate awareness. She says, each life is sacred. Each act of violence wounds the whole. Today, as we witness an alarming rise in gun violence in the United States, we see this oneness deeply violated. As of September 11, 2025, there have been 301 mass shootings in the United States. It is difficult to understand this amount of violence. In Minnesota this year, 2 state legislators were assassinated in their homes. Targets of political violence punctures the idea of safety in public service. Also in Minnesota on August 27th, 2 young children were killed and dozens others injured in a school shooting. When a gunman opened fire during the morning mass. In another act of political violence, Charlie Kirk, conservative activist, was fatally shot while speaking at Valley University. On the same day, in Evergreen, Colorado, 2 students were shot before the shooter took his own life. We are living in a moment where isolated incidents no longer feel isolated. The oneness of life means that when politicians are shot, when public figures are shot, when children die during school mass, all of us are touched, all of us suffer, all of us grieve. Events like this shake our sense of community, our sense of safety, and our sense of spiritual peace. And they force us to ask, how do we faithfully, courageously live with transcendent purpose for a time such as this? And that is what I want to speak about today. We are a teaching that is relevant. We are charged with figuring out how do we take our core belief that we are one, that there's a power for good, that we can use it, and then bring that together with what we see in the world. Many years ago, I was introduced to the work by Paul Tillich. He is a German, he was a German professor. He was a year older than Ernest Holmes, the founder of this teaching. And he was in his late 40s when he was a professor at the university in Frankfurt in Germany, and a list was published of the professors who would no longer be allowed to teach due to their critical thoughts about the government. At the time, it was 1933, and Germany was in the hands of the SS. And so Professor Tillich was fortunate enough to move to the United States, and he ended up teaching here at Harvard and at the University of Chicago. But he said something that has stayed with me ever since I heard this passage. He said, and I think we have a slide for that, but he said, when destiny, and I always stop a little bit at that word destiny, and in my mind, I say life, when life, the allness of life. But he says, when destiny leads you to the edge of your being, you are forced to either fall on that which you have already known, or else to transcend yourself. And that, beloveds, is going to be my anchoring quote here today. There's a metaphor that came through with this, and it's the island of knowing. And so let's just imagine that my island of knowing is this platform. Everything that I know is right here. I know every tree, every bush. We don't have trees or bushes on here, but imagine this to be an island, and I know everything that is happening here. Everything that is present here. I know it. And then there is the edge, the border. And that is where my knowing meets my not knowing. That which I have not yet discovered. The mystery of life. And so, what Paul Tillich asks us then is, when we find ourselves here at the edge, we are presented with a choice. I can either fall back to that which I have already known and always know, or I can lean into the mystery, the unknown. Now, as we study, as we read, as we meditate and engage in practice and all the wonderful tools that we have in this teaching, our island expands. And so, we have this island and we know everything on it, but we might get a little bored. Have you ever had that? I've known that. I've done that. I'm just limited. And so we expand our spiritual practice, and all of a sudden our island of knowing is expanded. And maybe now it includes, all the way to the third row there. So my island has gotten bigger. But you know what also has gotten bigger? As my island of knowing is expanding, the border, the edge, where the knowing touches the unknown, has also expanded. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that I am now opened up to a lot more new things that can wash up on my shore. And I might say, what is this? I have never seen this before. It might be an encounter. It might be something somebody else has discovered. And I am now so expanded and at the same time so vulnerable to all of these new things that are coming my way. And one of the things that I have experienced this week is as our knowing expands, we also know less. As I was preparing for this talk, feeling this urge to push out, to share more, to be more, I am also humbled and made aware how little I really know. So the edge is growing. And we have more space. But right now, we are at the edge. I feel like we are at a cultural edge where violence tries to seduce us into despair. We are at a political edge where fear and division threatens to define us. And we are at a spiritual edge where the temptation to retreat into comfort instead of rising into the call, it pushes on us every day. So Tillich's words strike deep. Do we fall back or do we lean in? Do we shrink or do we expand? Do we retreat or do we take a stand? And I believe that we each are faced with this question all of the time. And as we are elevating our awareness, we're becoming more aware of it, right? I remember when I found this teaching, there was a moment where I said, ignorance was bliss. I don't want to know all of this. But once we have expanded, once our consciousness has expanded, it can never go back. And so here's the island, it is expanded, and there is the question of our ego. Because our ego at all times wants us right in the center of the island of knowing, surrounded by, I know exactly where everything is, how everything behaves. I can see the edge out there. But I want to be safe. Our ego wants us to be safe. Now, that's great. I'm not one of those teachers who teaches that the ego is bad. No. The ego is so helpful, right? It helped me to get dressed this morning. It helped all of us to take care of our physical bodies while we are here on planet Earth. The ego is very important. It just can't drive the bus all the time. That's where we get into trouble. If we think that the ego is all that there is to us. But if you are here, online here, if you have heard of this idea of new thought, you know that there's more to us than our ego. So our ego wants to keep us safe, and our soul wants us free. And there is a natural struggle, right? Our soul wants to expand. It wants to discover more. It wants to answer the call. Our soul right here at the edge is where the divine whispers, you are so much more. You are so much more than your limitations. You are so much more than what somebody told you you are. You're so much more than what teachers and folks try to put you into boxes. You are so much more. You are God made manifest. You are the divine. And so we are asked at every moment, do we lean back into that, what we know, or do we want to refuse to be driven by fear, held back in that little part of safety that our ego has us believe? That moment to make that decision happens 10 times a day. It already happened twice for me this morning. And I believe that it is important for us to practice, to listen, and to find that moment of choice. I want to tell you a little story. About 20 years ago, I was in a really big phase of spiritual growth. I was going through a divorce, which is really helpful for spiritual growth. I found my community, the New Vision Center, and I had signed up for a week-long adventure camp called Visit Camp. It could have been called Raising Your Awareness Camp, but they called it Visit Camp. It was up in British Columbia, beautiful, in the middle of mountains. We were camping. We were 600 people, a huge hall where there was dancing, and we did trust walks, and we walked on high in the trees, on the top of the trees. You walk on shaky ropes. It was amazing. It was really, really wonderful. And on the fourth day, we come in the morning and something is different. There's not the usual music that gets us going. The facilitator team is huddling over there. We are like, what is going on? Something is off. And this goes on for a couple of minutes, and then the main facilitator comes on and says, okay, I have an announcement. There has been a double booking, and there's a group of 600 students they are on their way. They're going to be here in an hour and a half. And but we were able to find a place for us because we have to vacate in an hour and a half, 600 people. We're going to go to a place about an hour and a half north of here. And it does cost each and every one of you an extra $1,000 to pay for these accommodations. And you have 20 minutes to talk about and come up with a plan on how you're going to organize getting there, because many of us came with a shuttle and there was no shuttle available. And so break into groups of 10 and figure it out. Now, how much figuring out do you think happened in those group of 10s? You know what happened a lot? How dare them? They made a booking mistake. They should pay for it. Why should I pay for it? How are we going to do that? Where am I going to get the money from? There was all of this worry. And there were also people who said, oh, great, we get to see another part of Canada. Everything, right? But what it really was a moment to ask ourselves, each one of us, do I fall back to what I know, how I usually respond when life changes, is different than what I expected it to be? Or do I give myself into the mystery? 10 minutes later, the main facilitator comes up and said, that, beloveds, was only a test. And now you are invited to go back into the same group of people and be honest with each other and mirror back how you saw each other respond to it. Wow. So, I tell you that story because my sincere hope is that this week, whenever you are faced with something that looks different than what you expect it to look, to ask yourself, oh, this is one of those moments. This is one of those moments where I am asked to make a choice. Do I fall back to what I know, or do I transcend, do I surrender into that which is the greater yet to know? Thank you, Mark. Our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes, wrote the original textbook in 1928. And then it was rewritten and reorganized into the version that we are using today. But in this original version, in the very back, between the glossary and the index, is a gem of a poem that I would like to read. This I saw, or else some inner presence made it known to me. The universe is filled with life, the air, the sky, the sea. Teem with intelligence, with majesty and might, and deep within me some subtle inner sight beholds and sees, comprehends and knows the all. No fears, no falters, but answers the divine call. To be as one beyond the bounds of time and space, to overcome the bondage of the human race and leap with trust undoubted free into the deeps of the infinite sea, whose waters calm are ready to receive those who in simple faith believe. This I saw, or else some inner presence made it known to me. The universe is filled with life, the air, the sky, the sea. Teem with intelligence, with majesty and might, and deep within me, some subtle inner sight beholds and sees, comprehends and knows the all, no fears, no falters, but answers the divine call. To be as one beyond the bounds of time and space, to overcome the bondage of the human race and leap with trust undoubted free into the deeps of that infinite sea, whose waters calm are ready to receive those who in simple faith believe. Beloveds, I feel like we are all called to believe, to trust that there is a greater expansion of us individually, of this organization we call the New Vision Center, of our country, of our world. I believe that we have been made exactly for a time like this, as we lean into the tools that this teaching offers us, as we sign up for classes, as we gather, as we really see one another and support one another on this evolutionary journey. That is how we elevate our awareness. And so, for this week, for the next 100 days until this year is over, I invite you to take me with you in your pocket, in your awareness, and when something is presented to you where you say, what is that? I invite you to see yourself standing on the edge and consciously choosing, whichever way you choose, but choose consciously. I am so grateful we are on this journey together. Thank you. And now let us take a moment. All of it, all the emotions that have gotten shaken loose, and we just bring it all to the altar of love at the very center of our being. As we breathe into the awareness of the one life. As we recognize that there is one power, one presence, that the divine is right where we are. We allow ourselves a breath and feel that we are at all times guarded, guided, and directed by that which is greater than we are. And as we step in fully, realizing that I am one in it, that it has its being in me and I have my being in it, we simply feel grace and peace and harmony and joy and abundance rising up from the very center of our being. And we allow it to flow. We allow it to just be. To recognize that it has never been about what is at the surface, but it is about what is at the very center of who we are, to bring forth that love, that light, that joy. And so I see this word rippling out into the world, including and enveloping all of the beloveds who have placed their prayer request into our prayer ministry. I am knowing that all of it is upheld to the light. Every prayer has already been answered. For the answer is in the prayer. And so it is with grateful heart, with so much gratitude, that I simply let it be, I let it go. I know that it is done, that the divine has already said yes. I just let it be, and so it is.
remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky that we walked in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while among the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? You can tell the sun in his jealous sky that we walked in fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I have broken, but I swear in the days still left we'll walk in fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I have broken. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down. You lie in fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky that we walked in fields of gold. Let there be peace on earth
Annie Moscow, and the Divine Groove. We were thinking about moving the sanctuary an hour and a half further north and make you figure out how to get there. Because we wanted everyone to have an experience, those who have been here more than once, because we changed the order of service intentionally. And so, if something got shook loose there, if you notice something, who moved my cheese, you know? And fair warning, there might be more of that coming up. Because that is how we raise our awareness. Thank you. It is our time to feel into how do I support this center? What is mine to give? How am I to ensure that this teaching is thriving for generations to come? Here in the sanctuary, we have 2 glass containers right here, and behind the seat in front of you, we have these wonderful advertiser cards for the wonderful, I think 75 people who are on our advertising program who give regularly if they can make it to New Vision Center or not. And then we have envelopes where you can fill out. If this is your Sunday to give great juju and prayer to the New Vision Center, I invite you, whatever it is, bring it to your heart, and please repeat after me. This gift I give is love in action. I give it in joy. I give it knowing that I am blessed. And so I gratefully give. And let us take a moment and bless all of these wonderful gifts and offerings that are making their way to the New Vision Center, for where they are prayed up and circulated out into the world. Thank you, life, and so it is.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so grateful.
The divine whispers, you are so much more. We have been made for the time like this. Yes. Thank you, Reverend Karin. Thank you. And so much gratitude for our amazingly talented Divine Groove. We have Vic Kottner on the bass, Fred Allwag on drums, Eric Bart is on the guitar. Thanks for coming, Eric. Annie Moscow, our featured artist, beautiful songs. And Sandy Standing, who is our community song leader. Thank you, Sandy. And our music director, Frank Smith. We are really blessed with our music ministry. So today, you know, one other expression of love that we have here is our congregant care ministry. That is led by Janet Gottschall, and there is a huge team of people that love this community in a time of need. And so if you know or you're experiencing illness or loss or life's transitions, our congregant care team is here to hold you, to pray with you. I think they send out cards. I know that they visit people in the hospital. There are all these things that we do to love you all the time. And so reach out and allow us to support you. Allow that congregant care team to support you. They are online. There's a big thing online that says congregant care or support is the where you'd go. And if you want to navigate there and you don't know how to do that, just visit the concierge table and they'll help you to navigate that. So thank you to all of the people that are on our congregant care team and hold that kind of love for people when they need it. Thank you so much. At this time, we'd like to invite our youth and family ministry. Come on in.
Good morning.
Morning.
So our affirmation today is I grow and learn every day. And we went on a magical elevator ride where every floor we went up, we had a new experience around love, joy, friendship. And we talked about how sometimes our elevator may stop or get stuck, but during that time, we are able to grow still through and move through those challenges. Because just like an elevator takes us to those new levels, every experience in life helps us grow. So Brielle is going to start off our prayer.
God is all things. I am all things God. I know God is in the up and down. I am grateful for all the experiences God gives me. We release this prayer, and so it is.
So much good stuff happening in our youth and family ministry. At this time, I would like to invite the practitioners in service, the ministers up to the platform. And guess what? We're not doing our peace song. But I do want you to know that the prayer zone is open. We should have a big neon open sign. And so if you would like a prayer today, please come on over to the prayer zone. The practitioners love to pray with you. And so let's stand for our final benediction. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called life. Life is in my mind. Life is in my body. Life is all that I am. I claim it. I am it. Thank you, life. And so it is.
Here we go. I am the light.
I am the light.
I am the light.
I am the light.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
I am the light.
I am the light.
I am the light.
I am the light.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
Place.
This is the place.
This is the time.
This is the time.
Let it shine. Let it shine. Joy.
I see the joy.
Joy.
See the joy.
I see the joy.
See the joy.
In this world.
In this world.
I see the joy. I see the joy in this world. In this world. This is the place. This is the place. This is the time. This is the time. Let it shine. Let it shine. Love every day.
I'm living 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 love every day.
Saying peace along the way.
Spreading peace along the way.
Right time.
Right time.
Right place.
Right place.
Living love every day. We are the light. A light.
We are the light.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
We are the light.
We are the light.
We are the light.
We are the light.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
In this world.
This is the place.
This is the place.
This is the time.
This is the time.
Let it shine. Let it shine. This is the place.
This is the place.
This is the time.
This is the time.
Let it shine. Let it shine. This is the place.
This is the place.
This is the time.
This is the time.
Let it shine. Let it shine.
Thank you.